Hi, you guys. We are going to be talking about 2025 goals and how to set them if you have fear of lists. So, a lot of times, lists and having lists can be very daunting to me because I'm like, oh, there's so many tasks that I need to do, and there's already so much chaos in my brain that sometimes lists actually make it way more stressful, and then I end up not doing anything that I wanted to do because it's too intimidating. And so, I realized that I really like concepts. So things that are more abstract are a lot more helpful for me when I write them down as goals. So this year I have 5 concepts that can be broken down into action steps that I'm going to let you guys know about. 1, for accountability, and 2, for anyone that has a similar energy where you have a difficult time with lists or goal setting. So my first concept of 2025 is consistency is key. So this is showing up for myself every day, clean eating, energy hygiene, self-care, and then also on top of that, posting consistently, posting on YouTube and TikTok. But the reason that I mentioned showing up for myself more consistently is because that is really the goal of 2025. I would love for my YouTube channel and my TikTok channel to grow, but what is more essential is that I'm growing. And so I want to take care of that growth and facilitate that growth more in 2025. And with that growth, I can also see me expanding through that TikTok and YouTube. It's necessary to have to hold space for yourself if you're holding space for other people. Next, we have upgrades, people. So my second concept is upgrading my everything, really. So this is upgrading my gear. I want to upgrade camera gear, filming stuff, editing stuff that's on my websites. Next, I want to upgrade my tax bracket. And if you guys are doing something similar to this, I suggest you actually write down what it is that you desire to make in this year, because holding a goal allows you to hold space for that thing to happen. A lot of times we get stuck in poverty mindset where we don't believe that we can do any better. And that's a very deep lack mentality that's programmed within a lot of us. So holding space for a number and allowing miracles to happen is a really beautiful way to feel into the abundant mindset, which is the next action step of living in the abundant mindset, right? And then continuing on to this, I want to upgrade my followers and community, embracing the spotlight. And specifically for TikTok, I want to upgrade to 100,000 followers. We're at 10K now. And then for YouTube, I want 10K followers. And then also creating a YouTube community, building that community up and doing subscriptions, making content for just the YouTube subscription. And then another thing on top of upgrades is posting more real content. I think I live a very magical life, and I'm very grateful to have that type of space in my head and in my body and just experience it. And so one thing I want to do with YouTube and TikTok is show that side of me more. I think you guys get to see my light codes and you get to see what I'm bringing to the table as a healer. But as a person on a day-to-day basis, I kind of want to show you more of the magic of every day and creating things to be magical for you, romanticizing life. That's just who I am. I find joy in everything, and I'm able to conquer anything because I can do that. And so I kind of want to show you guys a bit more of my life. And then continuing on, the next concept here is spreading my wings. So continuing on to the content of posting more stuff, I'm hoping to travel this year. I want to convert my car into a mobile home for me and just travel the world and see all parts of myself, see all parts of the world, and get to know God in a deeper level in my own unity, in my own solidarity as well. And I'm very, very excited about that. And on to that, I want to post more content about traveling and what I'm doing in my life. And so I'm going to be on the road, I think, this year, 2025, and I'm very excited about it. But it's also very nerve-wracking because I really have to trust the divine in wherever I'm going. And so very excited about that. And I will have to probably be with my parents for a little bit in that time. And so, focusing on spreading my wings with them as well and showing up for myself and not diminishing my worth. And trying to hold space for other people, right? I'm gonna allow my energy to be strong, and I think that's something that can be very difficult for a lot of us that have gone through a deep spiritual transition, is showing up as yourself to family in that way. So the next concept is saying goodbye. So again, with leaving, with traveling, there's a lot of goodbyes that have to happen in that moment. And there's saying a goodbye to the old part of me, and coming into the really full part of me, this new part of me that's here for adventure. It's always been in me, but and then saying goodbye to loved ones and people in my life that I really, really care about, and just allowing myself to live out my truth and my freedom, and appreciating those that have given me the freedom to do this. Yeah, so I'm going to journey alone, and I'm very excited for that, but that does mean saying goodbye to many people that I do love. But they will be in my heart forever. The last concept is embracing divine flow. And like I said, I'm going to be traveling. And so in that time, I'm just going to go where the wind blows, baby. I'm going where the divine is leading me, and I am going to be on this very beautiful adventure that I'm going to take you all with. And I'm going to find magic in every moment and meet new people. I think it can be very intimidating to meet new people, and I think sometimes we can push people away accidentally due to our fears, just of society in general. It's very chaotic in this moment, and I think in moments of chaos, we can either flow with the chaos or we can go against it and really feel the battle cry of the chaos. And I think during this chaos and this transition, I want to flow with it, and I want to see where the chaos leads me. So I'm very excited to be meeting with some of you guys. Maybe that's what I'll be doing. And then the last thing here is just embracing scary and overwhelming moments with ease and joy. And those are my concepts and action goals here for 2025. And like I said, I'm sharing this with you guys just because maybe some of you guys are in a similar position where you have a hard time with, listing out what it is that you want to desire and then not meeting that goal and being disappointed. But rather, these are just concepts to think about, to have in the back of your head of like, yeah, these are the action steps that I would like to take. If I don't take those, that's okay. This is a beautiful ability to be fluid with ourselves, right? In that embracing the divine flow, you have to have space for the divine to come in. So if I'm holding a lot of structure, it makes me nervous that the divine's not going to come in and I'm taking too much control, right? So for me, I really like concepts, and I like flowing with whatever comes forward, and I'm very excited. So you guys are going to be along on this journey. Another reason I'm saying this is for accountability, of showing up for you guys and showing up for myself in this way, and continuing to make content that serves humanity and serves one another in this beautiful elevation of life. So comment down below if you guys have any other goals or concepts or ideas that you are bringing to the table in 2025. And I love you all. Mwah.